Welcome to this series where we are playing the Exobiology expedition for No Man's Sky. This was released in February 2022 if you're watching this in the future. And if you watched the previous video, you'll be aware that we were exploring a system trying to get a few of the achievements done. And we are starting in that same system. What I've done is I've flown across to a planet, I think it's called Utils U33, because what I'd like to do is try and tidy up a few of these missions. We've got to need to discover some flying creatures. We've got to earn the trust of our companion, and also I want some more types of milk, so I'd like to do a little bit of baking in this part as well. Also, I'm trying to find some eggs, so I'm hoping that this planet will be useful before we move on towards the Rendezvous 4. So the first thing I want to do is we're just going to bring our creature companion in, and he's a bit unhappy at the moment, so yeah, I know you're unhappy. That's because I've been kind of neglecting him a little bit. So what we're going to do is just try and... Is that it? Oh, thank you, game. Is that it? Can't be. Go back. Oh yeah, enduring friendship. Atlas Pass set, specialized warp blueprints. Now that's a bit ironic because in the last part I actually bought the warp cell stuff, and that almost guarantees that we're going to have to go to a red, green or blue planet. So we've got that, plus we've got all the Atlas passes. Now the other thing, next thing I want to do is, how many flying creatures do we got? There are some flying creatures on this planet. There's one just round the back there. Let's try and scan you. Yep, hello. I'm hoping that we're going to find a lot of creatures on this planet, but obviously not. So much for a life place would be helpful here. The other thing I'm also looking for is eggs and a bit more milk to do some baking. I mean, if there isn't anything here, what we'll do is we'll just move on, but I wouldn't mind getting some second creatures here. Salt deposit, some creatures over there. Right, what we got here? See what you got. If you're worth... Oh, we got some wild milk. That would do. Oops, didn't need to do that. What I want to do is collect some more wild milk. Like that. Collect some milk. Yep, wait, out the way. Oh, actually some buried tech there. Well, go and get that. You never know, we might need it. Now the reason I've collected the wild milk is that I want to put the nutrient processor down. And access ingredients. I just want to make sure we got 3 milk in the slot there. And what I want to do is make some cream. So we made 3 cream. I want to make some butter, and this is the part of the process of actually making our cake, but I don't think we can make anything past that. So we're going to put that in the exosuit. A bit cumbersome this is actually. We're going to put that in there. We got some wheat as well. See what we can make from the wheat. We can make some refined flour. It's going to take a little while to run, so I'll see once that's finished. Actually, while that's running, we'll just have a little bit of a look round and see if we can see any more. Hello. A little bit of dung here. Collect some milk. Got some more wild milk. Hello. So just grab that. Some nanites. We've got over here. Have you been fed? And again, we'll just collect some all wild milk. I mean, I'm just going to wait while the processor is going. And if we don't see any more creatures or birds or anything like that, we'll move on. Let's see if we can do the next rendezvous point. So, grab that. Right, we've now got 28 flour. Oops, no. I want to put that in the ingredient storage. Now, I want to leave some of the... Put that there, put that back in there. I want to keep this for the achievement. So what I'm trying to do is keep everything separate. We've got some giant eggs, we've got some creature eggs, which we can then use to make the next steps, but I would really like to get the next steps in the process. One last look for birds. No, we're not seeing any. So off we go. I don't want any, what we call it, unthinkables. Sorry about that, creature, but we've got to go now, and we've got to move on. So we've made one small step forward. We've made our companion trustworthy, and we're now get up here, and we're going to keep following the path to the next rendezvous point, which is actually the next planet in the system. Okay, here we are. Of course, the first thing we're going to do is go to the space station, so we can get an exosuit upgrade. It's not like we're short of cash, and we'll just jump out. Come over here. That. And we're just put that in. And then what we'll do is we'll pick up. We've done phase 3. We want phase 4 rendezvous. Can't say it. It is early in the morning. It's just after about 4:30 at the moment. And what we're going to do now is go and find the rendezvous point. What planet is this? This is a rainy planet. Okay, we're going to head for there. Hopefully this will have plenty of creatures on it. Hopefully they will also have eggs. Just break through the atmosphere. I can't even see the ground at the moment. Wow. Actually, this could be useful because we've got to find aquatic creatures as well. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's saying that we've got to go that far. Right, we're going to go swimming very, very quickly. We might as well start trying to pick up any creatures. Any problem is we're going to get hooked. Actually, we're not going to bother. We'll get the rendezvous point first. I think it'd be easier. Oh, what we got there? That could be useful. That's a big creature. There's also... Oh, we got a flying creature. It's got leopard throat. Right, we've got ornithology. So that's another step forward. take a look at that. Where is ornithology? There we are. Ornithology. We're going to, what's this? Supreme movement system upgrade, supreme scanning upgrade, phosphorus 150, airburst engine plans. And we've actually got the phosphorus and we've got the scanner. So what's that saying? Right, we can put the scanner module in. That will, then again, maybe not, because my exosuit is full. Okay, got the phosphorus. The jetpack is, let's fill you up with oxygen. What we'll do is we'll hook the personal refiner out of there. Bring you back into the general. You there. We'll put the personal refiner in there. We'll start turning you guys into goop. That's an old habit. And we've got all these exo passes now. It's kind of clogging my inventory up a little bit. Okay, let's just see if we can make some space. Actually, what we can do is put you there, get rid of you, because the exo pass tier 3 actually trumps all the other ones, so you only really need the one. Put you up there. So we've got to go 1,000 odd that way. Let's have a quick recap of what we've got to do. So we've got to find one more specific environment to complete phase 2. We're still looking for the crawl milk, and we need the best type. We need eggs. That's what we're looking for. Well, I wasn't even aware that there was a storm. So just keep going in this direction. Keep an eye out for any creatures or anything that could be of use. Come on, guys. This is meant to be a wonderful planet full of exciting things. We also need to get something that will make sugar. Yeah, I mean, it's at the moment it's saying I've got no creature eggs or giant eggs because they're in the nutrient processor. And for this to work, what you've got to do is, yeah, for the mission to complete, they've got to actually be in your inventory. I've lost the rendezvous thing. Okay, let me just put it back to rendezvous 4. Okay, stop messing about. Let's just go and get the rendezvous. Pulpy roots. I'm not exactly sure what. I'm not totally confident in just grabbing every plant going. I know that you can get processed sugar from cactus, I think. Right, same, we've got to go in that direction. What we're looking for should be just the other side of this hill. There it is. It looks like it's a hollow station. That's pretty good because it means we can summon the ship in. So we can get here. Grass wobbling backwards and forwards kind of makes you feel like it's actually in the water, doesn't it? Summon. We want to summon the ship in. I think we will summon in the ship just to be on the safe side. And we're just gonna. There we are. We've got rendezvous 4. And let's just take a look at that. We got. And the reward is another expansion unit, multi-tool expansion, storage augmentation. Okay, we got another whole range of expansions, which is brilliant. We'll go up in the space station and get those. Also going to drop a manual save here as well. Salutations from Brazil. I would like to do a few water creatures if possible. How many water creatures are there on this planet? Oh, look. Flying, we've done that. Like we've got 3 underwater creatures here. I think that would be worth checking out. But what we'll do is we'll fly back to the edge of the water if I can find it in this storm. Okay, top tip. Don't go looking for water in the middle of a storm. Because with all these murky clouds, we can't... Yeah, thank you, game. I think we're just kind of land on this little bit of a spur here, and we'll go swimming. Just need to make... Yep. Just going to jump out, deploy the nutrient processor, pick you up, and we're ingredient storage. Put you in there, in there. Let's have a quick look actually. Why can't I? You've got to be kidding me. So I've got to put this back into the... Well, I'm just curious to find out what pulpy root and impulse beans do. So, what do we get from... We get sweet cocoa or bittersweet chocolate cocoa. We'll take that. We'll just knock that out. Let's see if there's any aquatic creatures around. No, not feeding it at the moment. Got those. I don't think the water is deep enough, so we're gonna have to go and try and... Oops. We're gonna have to try and find some... what we call it. We get here root juice. I've got absolutely no idea what root juice is. So we'll just process this. See if we can make root juice into something else. This is one of the things about cooking, is that you've got to do a little bit of experimentation. What's this? Crunchy caramel. Well, we'll get some crunchy caramel. I'm assuming that these are going to be the extras which we will need when we actually make a cake. Well, that's the theory anyway. We got 5 crunchy. You in there, you in there. So we got that, that, and that. So at the moment we got sticky honey, we got plenty of refined flour, we've got giant eggs, creature cakes, 5 what? I think we'll put the fresh milk in with them there as well, just to save a bit of space. And I think we better be on our way. So what we're going to need to do is skip back to the space station, do those upgrades, free up a bit more space as well. So we're just going to do that. Now what we're also looking for is an airless planet and exotic planets as well, because we need to get the exotic planets to be able to complete another milestone. What we got? We've got exosuit expansion, storage augmentation, the starship, and another multi-tool slot. So we will go and do that. Work around the room from left to right. So, just put this in. Upgrade starship. Apply augmentation. We're going to need space for a cadmium drive, or whatever drive we're going to need. So we might as well get that in. Technology slot or cargo slot. I think we're going to keep expanding this because this is the more flexible version. And then we'll get here, dinky little multi-tool there. And we will expand the multi-tool. Maximum storage. Oh, thank you, game. So we can't push our multi-tool up any further. That is absolutely wonderful. But that's the way it goes. That means there's nothing we can do about that scanner module at the moment. What we've got effectively is we've got a 15 slot multi-tool. Right, what we need to do is find something we've got a forsaken planet there. That will be our next target, and we've got a pillared planet as well. So we need to visit those two. Not interested in fungal. That is possibly going to be an exotic planet. So we're going to go there. It's discovered by Hello Games. So, right, here we are. We're just breaking through the atmosphere. I can't even see the ground at the moment. Yeah, this is going to be it's not going to be the airless planet, but it might be one of the exotic planets. So we're going to land here. Just to make sure, I think it's discover exotic creatures. This is the one we got looking for. We've got a glittering separator. Now all these planets tend to have just one creature, always active. What we're going to do is find that. Find them. You can be here somewhere. There they are. Got to find them. There he is. So that gives us this one. That gives us 3 out of 5. I don't think there's anything else on here. There's no creatures on these planets. That is about all we can do. And we're actually just check the ship. Our thrusters. Got uranium, so we're going to need to buy some uranium, I think. I've just noticed I'm a little bit low on titanium. Oh. I'm sorry, not titanium. Right, we're going to need to probably stop off at the space station and see if we can get some uranium. So we've got another exotic creature, so we've got 2 more of those to do. And get back up into the atmosphere. Right, so we're back up in space. There's fungal, there's rainy. There's the Forsaken planet. Next stop is the Forsaken planet. Hopefully this will be airless. And what that will mean is that we'll have a fairly major step forward with another achievement. Now, this is looking promising because I'm not seeing any plant life forms or anything like that, or any special structures. So this could be our airless planet if we can get in and just land. Oops, no, too high to initialize. Yeah, low atmosphere planet. There we are. We are now a sightseer. Explored 5 planet types. So that is another mission done. Got to find it now. Where is it? Here we are. This is it. We are now the sightseer. We're going to get magnetized ferrite, chromatic metal, exosuit expansion unit, defense chip. Wow. Okay. We are now a sightseer. Got piles and piles of resources, and of course that means that we have now completed this. So we've got a solstice poster plans, abyssal poster plans, territories poster plans. So we've now completed phase 2. And can I install the what we call it? I pick you up and you there. Can I install that cadmium drive? Yes, I can. So we'll just put the cadmium drive in. That will make that a little bit easier. I've got this, not a big fan of. We got some more. We got some more exosuit expansion slots, and let's put the wiring looms down there. And we've installed the cadmium drive. Right, so what do we want to do? So we've now completed phase 1, phase 2. We need 3 types of eggs and 1 type. And what I need is, I think it's tall, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I've got. Okay, let me just. We got the space now, so let me just bring the eggs back in so that I can see what I'm doing. Ingredients. Well, I'll just put the eggs back in there. Because what I don't want to do is cook the cake. So what we should be able to do now. So I've got 9. So what we need is tall. Might as well get the carbon while we're at it. Not that I really need it, but we'll take it anyway. So what we're now looking for is a tall creature, and I'm assuming it's like similar to the companion I've already got, which means it's got long legs. But right, what we're going to do is, anything else to do with planets, we need crawl milk, and I've actually been told that comes from beetles. And we've got to adopt 3 companions. I would like to push on with the marine stuff as well. Discover 5 exotic creatures. Yeah, we can't do that. Also, this Explorers Guild, actually. Right, what we'll do is the Explorers Guild is going to be a bit of a grind. At the moment, we're close enough to this. And that looks like it might actually have some water on it. So we're going to go to the rotting planet here and see if we can move forward with the tall creatures. I mean, the Explorers Guild, what we're going to have to do is do missions, which normally involves taking pictures and stuff like that, which can be a little bit tedious. And truthfully, I suppose I should be working on them, but I'm kind of half putting off that kind of decision. I wouldn't mind just putting down on this planet very quickly. I mean, it says there's no high sentinel activity. Also looks like it might have some water on it as well. Now this looks encouraging because it's gonna possibly have deep water on it. We'll just drop down on. I'm probably not going to find a tall creature here, but oh, come on, game. You can do it. It's not that bad. The island isn't that rough. Maybe we'll go for something that's a bit flatter then. Oh, come on. There we are. We might as well make our start looking for aquatic creatures. And there's a possibility we may find an abyssal horror around here as well. Though that's one thing I'm not really looking forward to that much. We don't have any oxygen protection at the moment, do we? How many aquatic creatures do we have here? Got a few. Okay. We've got our first aquatic creatures there. As I say, we'll just start with picking a few of these up. We got you already. Go away. Oh, we got a... Problem is, I can't remember what the command is to escape it. So we're gonna have to get a little bit closer. Oh, that was a that was a bit frantic, guys, but we've done it. My heart rate can go down now. Oh. I can't remember where the crowded visit. Where is it? Discover 5 exotic. I remember it. There it is. What lurks below? Supreme Boltcaster upgrade, Supreme Neutron Cannon upgrade, Supreme Blaze. Loads and loads of weapons blueprints. Ah. All these upgrades, and I don't really need them. A little kind of spiky feature here. Got sticky honey. I think I really need sticky honey. I suppose we could have one more scan round for a creature. And off we go. I think because I've got that abyssal horror out of the way, I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed now. That was probably of all the milestones in this expedition, that was the one that was the most, you can say, concerning, simply because it's the one where you could die if you can't escape and you get sucked in completely. You would die, and then we'd lose all our progress. Anyway, I'm just going to go back to the space station. And we've got all these upgrades to the multi-tool, and I don't really feel the need for them. So I think what we'll do is we'll sell some of them off for nanites. I mean, I'm not going to be using the Blaze Javelin or anything like that. So if we go, let's have a quick look. So yes, we got piles. Got the Neutron Cannon, the Boltcaster module. Probably do something with the Boltcaster. The ship. No, because I haven't even got a Boltcaster. So, right, we're gonna go and flog some of this stuff off and kind of get a bit more space in the inventory. So we're gonna do the exosuit upgrade because I've got completely clogged up again. So come there. I think we'll just keep upgrade. Actually, let's put there, and we put one in each. And I think we can. I don't think we got to go to a specific guy, and then we can just sell them off for nanites. So we'll sell that. I'm kind of still a bit inclined to keep the scanner module, but I don't want all that lot. So we'll just get rid of that. Got some more diet scaling meats, creature eggs. Over this side, we'll sell off some stuff. We just make a bit more space. One thing I wouldn't mind is if you got any uranium for me. I'll pick up some uranium. Of course, he's got none. Tritium there, but okay, we'll just buy a couple of thousand tritium. Can go into the ship. That means I don't have to keep mining asteroids to keep the pulse drive full. Go over to here. Sell the defense chips. I never use them. Sell the mordites. I'd like to keep the magnetized ferrite and sell the meaty chunks, because I don't think you make a cake out of meaty chunks. We've got one multi-tool expansion slot. I think I'm gonna... No, it's hard. We'll sell the silver. Well, got that leopard throat. Not exactly too sure what we're going to do that. You've got any uranium for me? No. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. Right, let's just go and say hello to this guy and see if he's got any Explorers Guild missions. Ah, got here. It says kill 15 creatures. Yes, we'll take that. That's the type of mission that we can do as we play. And if we can stack up a few of those, we could do them all at the same time. Where's my ship gone? I just want to do a quick check to see if any of these guys have got uranium. No. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go on towards the next rendezvous point, because I'm curious to see whether the rendezvous point is actually kind of cadmium planet or something like that. Right, it's going to take us 3 jumps to get there, which in some ways is good, because means we can go to another system. Okay, we're in a space battle. In fact, we can win this. We might be able to get ourselves a free freighter, but we have to be a little bit careful here. We don't exactly have the best of weapons. Wait, stop firing at me. There's another hostile. Where's there's another guy just there. I think I'm getting a little bit of an assist from the turret weapons on the freighters themselves, so gotcha. There you are. Ship's a bit flighty for combat, really. Right, we should get a message now. Nope. Speak to the captain. They left us duty bound. I know where they will end. I know how to receive input coordinates. My starship processes the coordinates of the stranger's message. The stranger's decayed over time. Okay. Dreams of the deep. Okay. We got Dreams of the Deep. I don't really need that. That's one of the main game missions. You're not going to give me a freighter, are you? Oh well. I mean, we could dock with anyone at random, but oh well. Well, I suppose in some no, we can't go to whatever planet that is, because the problem with that is that is a specific mission, but we might be able to do something with this. Let's have a look at discoveries. What we got here? We've got a swamp planet, a corrosive planet, a barren planet, incandescent planet, ingredient planet, a boggy planet. So I'm not seeing anything here that's specific to an exotic creature. I'm not feeling it. Anyway, we're just going to head for the space station. I'm aware that I'm starting to go over time on this video, so we'll just get into the space station, and then that will be it for this part. So just get into here and just land. That's a nice looking ship, actually. Oh, I like that. Well, how much does your ship cost? I know I shouldn't do this, but I just want to find out. What is your ship? The B class. Ooh, look at that. Negotiate price. It's not bad actually, but I've got an S class, so on another day I'd have been very interested in buying that. Just come in here. Okay, I don't think we got anything else to sell. Got the food processor, we got the eggs, got the phosphorus, got the technology slot. I could move. I think I can move up there just at the moment. We got the Atlas path. We got space in the cargo. Watch me do flicker, so we can put that in the high capacity. Gives me a bit more space. Probably put those in the high capacity as well. That frees up a little bit more space for other things. Put that there. I'll have the junk section on this side here. Probably put the phosphorus in there as well. So we're looking good. I think what we'll do is just go up and take a quick look to see whether there's an explorer's mission up here as well, so that we might be able to, because what you want to do the explorers thing is to stack the kill creature missions, and then everyone you do, oh, these are all Viking missions, that's no good. Just see, is there, we've got any uranium for sale? Buy, sorry. No. Okay. And ooh, this is ship heaven. This is quite like that as well, actually. Oh well, that's the way it goes, guys. Anyway, just to wind up, we'll have a recap of where we are. So we've now completed phase 1, phase 2. We've got quite a lot to do with phase 3, but it really hinges on finding the tall creature and the crawl milk to finish those. And once we finish those, we should be able to finish all this through. So this just requires a little bit of finding a couple of key items. We've got to find, again, this one, we've got to find a beetle. We've got to adopt 3 companions. I'm kind of holding off on getting the companions. That's quite easy until I've found the beetle. We've got to get the marine creatures, which should be relatively straightforward, since we got rid of the abyssal horrible thing that is. Because we've got Rendezvous 5, we've got the flyer companion. Now, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, if we adopt a beetle, as you can see in the picture very faintly there, beetles can fly. So if we adopt a beetle as a companion, we can do that. We just need, I think, a couple more special planets to complete that. And then the real grind is the Explorers Guild, and we've also got this recognizable life form, the Deep Space Sentience. I suppose we could do that because I'm pretty sure we've actually got the install for that, haven't we? This. We need 40 gold and 40 silver, and then that would give us the deep space lure. Maybe in the next part we may take a look at that, just to get that crossed off as well. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.